Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Ripples by Gia. I am your host, Gia, and on this platform, we talk all about highest consciousness, energies, Akashic records, evolution, remembrance, the whole shebang. And I'm so grateful to have your presence here. And I really hope this time I can land my information correctly. This is my sixth attempt. So a little humor there. And also, I hope you're all staying warm if you are experiencing harsh winters, as I am. If you are tuning in on YouTube, you can see by what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a turtleneck with a sweatshirt on top, and I have my cozy pair of Roots sweatpants on my bottoms as well because I am literally so cold. Anyhow, I'm going to cut to the chase. Like I said, it's my sixth time trying to record this, and I don't know why this has become so difficult for me again and again. I truly think maybe I should start scripting some things because I'm always just unhinged going at it. But that's my style. So I guess we'll continue until I really feel the need for that. I want to talk about strategy today. I really want to talk about making your magic practical. And I know in every episode, I do my best in bringing in the woo woo and the practical levels of this dimension that we currently are in. I want to talk about manifestation. And I know this word has gotten a lot of backlash. I've used it quite a bit in the past. I still use it here and there sometimes. It's really not the words and the labeling, it's truly the intention and how we're using this label and what it represents to us that really indicates good or bad, I'm going to say. And anything can be weaponized. Honestly, anything can be weaponized. I mean, how many times have we seen people use the name of God, right? Use religious books to manipulate, to trap, to do awful satanic things, right? So it's really not about the words. Don't get mad at the labels. It's about the intention and the individual using the label and how they're using it, right? It's all about the intention there. So that's why discernment, once again, is very, very important. Anyhow, the reason why I want to bring up manifestation is because I know it's December 7th today, and we're getting very close to 2026, which I am so damn excited for because it's a year of the horse, it's a year of the fire, and it's year one in numerology. And I already have amazing things landing for me Jan 1st. Yay! So excited for this year because we're wrapping up the snake year, the year of completion, karmic depths, loops, whatever, teachings, deceptions. The shedding of the snake is all wrapping up. So I'm fucking so thrilled. I am so fucking thrilled. Um, that being said, again, manifestation, right? So I know everyone's going to be thinking about what they want to land in 2026, what their new goals may be, or what vibration they want to be in, reflecting at their year 2025 and all of that. And before you get ahead of yourself, I want to give you a real practical image of so-called bringing in your reality, of being the commander of your reality and really living it out. And of course, I'm going to share some personal experiences here. I'm going to share some woo-woo stuff as well, the whole shebang, all right? I really feel like my entire life, the reason why I've been so successful in landing and living my short-term, long-term successes and ideas and my visions coming to life is because I'm really good at strategy, extremely good at being strategic. And your strategy does not need to be a corporate presentation. It doesn't need to be, I'm gonna do this. It doesn't. It needs to be yours. I just want to begin saying that. It just needs to be your strategy. Like for an example, for 2026, this is literally going to be my strategy. Okay. I'm going to be Delulu. I'm going to go full delusional next year in the means of not delulu, like, oh, I'm just gonna like fantasize all day. No, like I mean groundedness. Like I'm gonna stay grounded, I'm gonna stay practical, but I'm always going to keep my vision 10 steps ahead and keep meeting myself at those versions that keep taking those little baby steps closer and closer and closer. But I am going to keep my vision very big, very large. Delulu, air quotes there, Delulu. You get it? Like it seems like it's not attainable, but I'm going to bring my mindset to that level of no, it is attainable. So that's what I'm referring to as delusional, not delusional like, oh, I'm just going to be wishfully thinking in my bed and not do anything. No, I'm going to be working my butt off. Okay. I have strategy. I have strategy with my goals. And I feel like all these so-called manifestation coaches, um, and people that are just may not be as embodied in their work as they should be, really leave out this key component that you can meditate, you can journal, you can use all these other tools to help yourself feel and embody your vision and your goals. But you need to connect it with a strategy. And I made just a little bit of a note around it as well because I was receiving a remembrance because I was really reflecting on the year I had. And I thought, wow, like I actually did everything I said I was going to do. And I actually accomplished everything I said I was going to accomplish this year. And I'm so proud of myself. And then I realized how I did it. So, yes, I did timeline collapses. I did do energy work. I did use the Akashic records. I did journal. I actually switched from journaling to scripting as of like summer 6 months ago because I found scripting way more impactful for my brain and my nervous system and the rewiring of the mindset. So if you're still journaling to self-help yourself and it's okay, but you're still waking up in the morning with those lingering thoughts, you may want to just transform journaling into scripting as if you are living your life. There you go. So I did that first change when I was like, I'm done healing. All this is behind me in the summertime. I script that. Well, when I did that little change from journaling to scripting, that's strategy. That's my strategy. That was my strategy to rewire my brain. I was like, no, like, you know what? I'm done being this like sobbing, crying, whatever. Like, I'm done this healing part. I'm going to start living and embodying my visions. And they all landed. So that is strategy there. And if you really look at your entire life, everything is a strategy. Everything is. Your littlest moves to your largest moves, you going on like a weight loss journey, you eating healthier, you getting the love of your life, you getting your job. There is strategy with everything. So when you are commanding your reality and you connect it with the strategy, you are unstoppable. So when you are setting your goals for 2026, have a strategy with it. Don't just set the goal or set a vision and be like, oh, I'm just going to attain this vision. And no, your strategy also needs to be in place for it because it needs to land. The universe will always reward you, always, for doing your part. It will just mimic you. The universe literally mimics you. And what I mean by that is, yes, we are aware we've evolved. Many of us are not even on the Matrix timeline anymore. Like many of us are awakened way beyond that. But when we land our vision, right, most of them are materialistic. Most of them, like our dream home, our dream job, our bank accounts, that's all physical 3D materials that we need to thrive in this dimension. So when you have strategy, it's a code you're bringing in. And the matrix, the world, will give you more of it because that is the code you're running. Those are the numbers you're inputting into the system. And the system's like, okay, this is our belief system. This is a program we're running. So it will start scripting that reality. I hope I'm making sense and I hope I've not lost you. Because I was not planning on saying this. It has literally just come out of my mouth and I'm going to keep it here. But everything is strategy. You must have intentional flow. Your flow needs to be intentional and intentional flow with all your creations and your will. And your will is your desire. And the reason why I call desires will is because we've already scripted them. Before we even arrived in our bodies, we already scripted our will. We just got to command it into reality now. That's why the desire and the heart's chords, like they basically dance. When we think about like our highest self and our reality, we get so excited because it's our will and we know it's ours. Without intentional strategy, the creation will remain at point zero field, lingering for you to obtain it. And for those who don't know what the 0 point field is, that is actually, and again, this is my perspective. This is the best how I can articulate this. You're more than welcome to do your research. You're more than welcome to experience it yourself. I go to the 0 point field space through my heart, through gratitude. You basically lift your entire energy, your essence out and go into basically a voided area, the void. The void is where there is nothing. Good, bad people, cows, cars, planets, words, nothing. I don't know why I said all those things, but there's literally nothing there. It's nothing. It's waiting for creation. Just like your womb. And if you're a male, it's your sacral area. It's empty. It's just space waiting for your creation, waiting for your action, your command. So when you go out to the 0 point field and you just let go, relax, and surrender, and you bring in your intentional flow of creation and your will, connect it with a strategy, the universe rewards you. It'll start to conspire everything in your favor. You will find ease and grace in all your steps. Obstacles will start to become easier. I'm not going to say they may be fully gone because I don't know what your journey may be, but you will not be in your obstacle phases for long. They become easier, it becomes more graceful. Okay. Because here's the thing, many of us, we hold our vision, we're doing our strategy, we're putting all our tools together and we're going for it. We're going for our goal. And then, oh, you get like, you're not feeling well. Your stomach starts hurting. Oh, my stomach's hurting. It must not be in alignment for me. So I'm just not going to go for it. Okay, well, that to me is telling that you never really wanted it. You were never fully in. Because if you really wanted it and your stomach started hurting, which is, the obstacle, you're like, oh my God, my stomach's hurting, but I have to get there. How am I going to fix my stomach? Am I going to take a gravel? Am I going to take an Advil? Am I going to drink a herbal tea right now? How am I going to fix my stomach so I can get there? You're not going to stop and tell me, oh, it must not be for me because you know what? Like this happened. So I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm going to respect that. I'm going to respect that because you're not fully in. You're not ready. And that's okay too. There's no rush. You'll be ready when you'll be ready. But when you have strategy and you're dedicated, you find solutions within seconds. And solutions find you within seconds, within literally seconds. And I can already telepathically hear, oh, how do I get to 0 point field? You can YouTube a lot of stuff. You can YouTube meditation of, 0 point field manifestations, meditations, all of that. For me, the quickest way and the simplest way, honestly, is just hydrate, hydrate. Find yourself a really quiet space, sit there and literally pull up a memory that makes you so grateful. Remember a time in your life where there was just happiness and joy, and you're so grateful for it. Pull up that memory and feel it from your heart. Feel it from your heart. Sit there for 2 minutes, feeling that memory. Then breathe into it. Ask your highest self to take you to the void in divine protection, divine ease and grace. Put your invisible cloak on because protection is big and allow your highest self to guide you there. Because here's the thing right now in your human brain, you're going, okay, Gia's telling me all of this. How? How do I do it? How do I do it? Your spirit knows. Your spirit came from there. There's no rocket science. There's no complicated formulas. Your spirit already knows where the 0 point field exists. It already knows where the void is. It knows how to bring in your will for your desired reality. It knows how to command. Reason why the gratitude exercise works so well is because it calms your nervous system. It puts you in ease and joy space in high vibration. So it's just easier for you to connect to your highest self and go there. But you must have strategy. You must have strategy. And I'm actually going to talk about, oof, I almost scared myself. I thought I wasn't recording, but I am, thank God. How I basically landed a job, right? And I've told the strategy to millions. It works. If you're out there and you're looking for a job and you think the market is shit right now and it's just so hard and you're depleted, take a deep breath. You live in a world with infinite possibilities for you. And I want you to say that to yourself again and again and again and again and again. Anywhere you feel limitation, I want you to remind yourself, no, I'm not going to move like I am limited because I am not. I'm an extension of the creator. I'm a co-creator and I'm going to get this. So, of course, I took a piece of paper and I wrote down what I required as an income stream. I wrote down my non-negotiables. And it took me months. It was not a fast. I wouldn't say it was fast. No, it took me months. It took me 6 months. A little bit more than 6 months, actually. It took me months. It did, right? I know it seems nothing now, but like imagine months of just wanting to get out and like go somewhere better. It's a long time, right? So I had my list. I would visualize it. I would visualize my like position, how I am, how I look, what I do, blah, blah, blah. I would script, thank you, God, for my new position. Thank you, God, for my health. I would like script out everything. Okay. I scripted, visualized it, the whole thing. I did those tools. I did Akashic record readings. I kept myself clear. I wasn't begging God. I was like, please, like I wasn't, okay, I lie. Sometimes I was. Sometimes I was. Sometimes I was like, are you laughing at me? Like, Are you like, is this a prank? Like, are you pulling my leg a little bit? Like, what's going on here? I did have my gangster moments with God, but but I built the strategy. I'm like, no, every day when I wake up, the first 15 minutes, I'm gonna apply like a maniac. And I am going to apply to positions that have this title only. And I'm not going to apply to any other title because it doesn't feel good to me. 15 minutes every morning, 15 minutes every evening, every day. I downloaded the app on my phone, so I had no excuses over the weekends. I would go look every day, I would apply, and I just got rejected left, right, and center. Got interviews, got rejected. Someone even told me I was out of my mind during an interview. They said, no, like you're asking for way too much. Like this doesn't exist. I thought, okay, maybe in your limited mind, not in my mind. Literally, that was my attitude. I was like, whatever, sis. God bless you. I'm not gonna take that belief on. Nope. I'm not taking that belief on. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I kept myself clear, clear as I could. I kept myself focused. I had my strategy in place. I, yeah, I applied and I applied only to a certain title. Because that's what I wanted. Why would I apply to a bunch of different things if I don't want them? Took months, landed something. And I know many others that I've shared this with, it supported them as well. But I think this is a great example how I used my magic, my woo-woo-ness. I kept my standard, my signal, my frequency, my vibration clean and precise. And I had strategy. I was taking action daily to achieve it. Daily. Daily, daily, daily. And I also think this is a great example right now because I unfortunately know many people out there that are still job hunting and still doing their thing. It's okay. It's not a forever thing. You will not be hunting for a job forever. No, and you're not limited. Okay? You're not limited. Just like that sweet lady told me on the phone when I told her what I wanted out of the job, she was like, yeah, like, get the F out of here. Like, you're fucking crazy. Like, basically, she was like, what? You're crazy. What do you mean? Like, what? That doesn't exist. That's not gonna happen. And I was like, okay, maybe not for you. Take care. So that's also really important when you're building your strategy that you're not thinking from limitation. Like I said in the beginning, your strategy can be whatever you want. But sorry, I'm wearing lip gloss and it's the hair is not nice to it. It's like sticking. So but that's the thing with manifestations and really landing your will and your desire, strategy is everything. Strategy, addition to your tools, because the universe rewards you on your actions. If you're going to be just down all the time and you're going to be in low vibration, you're having these negative thoughts, the universe will reward you with that. More of that. Like I said, we're coding a script and putting it into a program that the matrix will run for us and send us back in synchronicities, those things that mimic basically what we are doing, thinking, and feeling in vibrational emotions. Our job is to see that, recognize that, override the shit out of that because it's just not true, right? It's not true. You can land whatever you want to land. And I always say this, as long as you have great intentions, you are in integrity, you're coming from a space of love, please don't think you'll be the king of the world. Because again, you can hold that frequency. You can be in your ego space and think, oh, I'll attain this, I'll attain that. Okay, and you will. And you know what? You may not feel great. Why? Because the universe is running a certain program from your ego, and your ego has limitations. So, how far can that program run? Not too far. Not too far. You're limited. With your ego, you're very limited. It eventually is going to run out. And trust me, when it does, it runs out really fast and you are in a shit position. And sometimes making a U-turn is not even a possibility at that point. Sometimes. I mean, you can. Again, who am I to limit you? All right, my friends, those are my closing notes of the year of 2025. And if you are creating your goals, reflecting, definitely keep these insights in mind. And if you have questions, if you have anything you want to add or you're curious, I would love to hear from you. You can always connect with me on Instagram. My username there is Ripples by Gia. I'm also on Substack, Ripples by Gia. I'm on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Ripples by Gia. It's all the same out here. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. It means the world to me. Do like, subscribe, and share. And remember, we came here to thrive, not just to survive.